So a while back, I went to the eye doctor, and while I was there, while I was getting an eye exam and picking out some new glasses, I said, what, let me go ahead and get some contact lenses, so I can have some variation, change it up. And so I said, doctor, I want to go ahead and get some contact lenses as well. So he brought some out. He said, go ahead, Mark, try these on. Put these in your eyes. Let me know, how it feels. And so I put the contacts in. They were fine. I was able to see, very far, very clear into the distance. But here's the issue is that when I picked up my phone and began to, look at my emails and text messages, the screen was very, very blurry, and I couldn't see up close as clear as I wanted to when I had the contact lenses in, because the prescription was great for distance, but not necessarily to see very clear up close. And so the doctor, he said, Mark, we can do one or two things. I can give you some bifocal contact lenses, or he said, let's do this. He said, I do this for a lot of my patients. He said, go ahead and just put the contact lens in one eye. Don't put it in the other eye. So I did it. And so I put the contact lens in the right eye, didn't put it in the left eye. So I was able to see very, very clear, into the distance. And when I picked up my phone, the screen was clear. I was able to see things up close, very, very clear as well. What is the point? See, many of you're able to see very far into the future. You know the vision that God has for you. You know the dream. You know what he wants to do in the future for your business, for your ministry, for your marriage, for your relationship status. You know exactly what God wants to do for your children. You know all that. You know the future. You can see very, very clear into the prophetic future. But here's what happened. Here's what happens while we're waiting for the future, while we're waiting for the vision to come to pass. What happens is we begin to look at the things that's around us, and we look at the things that's going on in our life, and then we begin to compare our life as it is right now to what we saw in the future. And we're like, God, hold on. What I'm living right now looks nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing like what you showed me in the future. And if you're not watchful, if you're not prayerful, the enemy will cause you to get into resentment and anger and frustration and depression, because what your life looks like right now does not match up to what you know God wants to do for you in your future. And let me help somebody right now. The reason why the enemy is messing with your focus is because he knows that God is about to do it. Yes, he knows that God is about to bring your future into your now. That's why he's causing you to get frustrated and anxious and depressed, because he knows something is about to happen and is happening in your life. Here's what you do to stay focused in the now. You have to remind yourself that God is not a man that he should lie. Remind yourself that though the vision tarries, it will come to pass. I want to encourage you right now. Stay focused.